Hello everybody, my name is Xuul, and welcome to another episode of my sometimes monthly series, the Xuul Report. The Xuul Report is kind of a channel update series where I kind of keep you guys in the loop with what's going on, what the schedule is going to be, what the next couple months are going to look like on my channel. Usually it's in the form of a purple background, a list of titles and all that kind of stuff, and it'll have some gameplay running, kind of like what you see now. But we're not really going to do this today. Today I'm going to talk to you. Well, not really. More specifically, you and I are going to talk, and I'm going to tell you ways to talk to me. So let's talk about that now. That was an awkward intro. Now, the first thing I'm going to do is tell you about all the places, you know, like the different... This means places, apparently, when I oddly flail my, just sort of, what am I doing? So I'm going to be telling you all the different places on the internet where you and I can sort of talk, hang out, and have a good time. So first up, Twitch TV. So I've had a Twitch channel pretty much the entire time I've had a YouTube channel. Never really used it, but I'm planning on doing it. My plans for the channel are to get streams going. Streams will be either just an impromptu gameplay. Maybe I want to play Diablo 2 or Diablo 3 or City Skylines, or just if I want to play a game, I might just go ahead and be like, yo, I'm going to stream this, and I'll announce it on my Twitter, and then I'll just stream it. There'll also be some planned streams. Maybe I'll play like Hotline Miami, and I'll announce, you know, Friday night at this time will be a stream or something like that, and maybe other times it'll just be, hey, I'm going to be testing out a bunch of different mods or speedrunning Knights of the Old Republic or something, and that's basically what my Twitch channel is going to be all about. And I'm going to be making a lot of announcements on my channel for streams whenever I can, so you can hang out with me and, you know, get in the chat and talk. I'll be able to provide support there too. That's kind of one of the main reasons I want to tell you guys about all these other platforms, is because YouTube kind of sucks, especially as far as comments and the inbox are concerned. So yeah, that's basically the plan, is you can be like, hey Xuul, I can't get KOTOR to run in widescreen. Why is that? And I'll be like, oh, you do this. And I can do that while playing a game, so it kind of merges my personal spare time with the spare time that I spend on my channel, because I sort of have, like, the time I spend with my friends, the time that I actually spend, you know, with myself, that's my free time, and then I split that up to be the channel time and then me time, and that's the part that gets a little tough for me, because that's not a lot of time to break up and put into my channel. Next up is Twitter. So yeah, I've had a Twitter the whole time. You've probably seen it. It's always in the description right under the consider subscribing button. But I haven't really used my Twitter for much. Now again, the reason I made the Twitter was basically YouTube sucks at delivering videos to your inbox. Pretty much all of the services YouTube provides are kind of weak. The inbox is just garbage, and the subscriptions aren't even properly working. So my Twitter, for the longest time, was just mirroring all my video uploads, and it was also kind of a way for me to tell if my videos were being published on time, because the Twitter would tweet it out. But recently, I've been using my Twitter, my personal as a personal Twitter. So I've been tweeting out kind of like things I like, what I'm doing, and I figure, you know, you can follow me on Twitter, I'll follow you on Twitter, and we can have good times. We can talk. If you're having an issue, you're like, yo, Xuul, I sent you an inbox on YouTube. Can you help me up with this mod? I'll be like, yeah, no problem. Oh, I can do that. And that kind of thing. Or we can just sort of have fun and hang out and tweet each other Instagrams, and I'm terrible at social media. So the next thing that I'm going to talk about is one that I was actually really nervous about announcing, and that was my Steam. So I don't have like a personal Steam and a game Steam, or like a YouTube, like I don't, it's just my Steam. And I changed my name to Xuul and changed my profile icon a while ago. And a couple people noticed. I think I have 5 or 6 people who follow my channel who've already gone out and found my Steam and sort of announced it, and not announced it. I haven't announced it, but they found it and they messaged me and we kind of talked a little bit. And I think this is a really cool place for you and I to get some interaction going. If you want to be friends with me, just add me on Steam. I will throw a link in the description below, above. I won't say where the description is in case YouTube moves it, and I'll just sort of, maybe it's like there. Again, what am I doing? So add me on Steam. That's basically what my point is here. I'm going to put it in the description. Don't try and use it for tech support, though. I don't I don't want you to abuse my Steam. I might remove you from friends if you're like, show me how to install some ENB or something, because it's not really what it's about. So another, should I do it like this? Should I, and then sort of, I'll end it by, no. So another thing that I was thinking of are a couple of experimental ideas for me and you to interact more. And the first one of those is Reddit. Now, I post on the KOTOR subreddit. Recently, everybody's been sort of hating on my posts. Up until the last couple I did, they've been doing like super good. Like everybody's like super into them. Recently, they're just getting downvoted to hell. So I'm guessing people are getting sick of me there. But I was thinking maybe I could make a Xuul subreddit, or just something like that. And, you know, you can post, hey, I'm playing City Skyline, and I'd like to know if there's a mod that does this, or I'm playing the original Fallout, can you tell me how to install the patches? Okay, tangent alert here. Whenever I play as Jack Star, or Discern for that matter, I actually do, like, crazy, like, you know how I'm, like, wailing my hands around right now? This is what I do. So if I'm playing Jack Star, I'm sitting there and I'm like, yeah, because I'm Jack Star. And I'm like, literally, that's what I'm doing while I'm playing the game. And then I come back and put the red text over, and sometimes I can hear myself, like, hitting the keyboard, or, like, going, like, you know, I can hear the swooshing of my, like, and then I have to, like, kind of tweak the audio so that you don't hear me, like, wailing my hands around. Subreddit, right. So, yeah, we can do all sorts of things there. I'm not really sure how to set that up. If you're interested, leave a comment down below. The subreddit would be good because I could just go on there every day and I could just respond to literally every post and every comment. Assuming it doesn't get too big, but let's face it, there's not that many people who are going to post on there. But it'll be a really good place to interact because it's really good one-on-one. I have a lot more moderation control, and it's all going to be sort of in one place, which is the best part. It's not going to be really, like, all over the place, and then I have to dig, and then I have to load a video, and then, like, because you can't get your comments without actually opening the video anymore, which is a huge problem for me, because it means that I have to go to my own videos, and then it's just this whole thing, and it sucks. So the third idea that I had was, should I do this? Yeah, I'm going to do this. So the third idea that I had was actually to do this. Right here. Not dance. This was not the idea. Yeah, the third way we're going to interact is I'm going to do this. The third way that we can interact together is making videos like this. Maybe I turn the Xuul report into this. We just do a little show, and I talk to you in the comments, which sort of doesn't solve the problems, but I think it will kind of make things a bit more personal. A little bit more, you know, me and you, because, you know, you need a little more Xuul in your life, I think, you know? You need a little bit more of this guy. So yeah, and then every once a month, I kind of include kind of a vloggy section of the Xuul report. The second option is to basically just make another show on my channel. You know, sort of just a show where I basically do this, and then I keep the Xuul report how it is, but then every so often, maybe once every 2 weeks, once every week, I stand in front of this camera, and you and I talk, and I just talk about what's going on in my life, what's going on, you know, I could ask you what's going on with yours. Maybe we could feature, you know, do like a comment of the week. And I have to specifically fit the comment between my hands now. But yeah, I could feature things like comments of the week, do a bunch of stuff like that. Just get some really, really good interaction between the two of us. Or the three of us, you know. I can handle. What am I doing? And I guess there's another option, which is to sort of break off the vlogs into its own channel. You know, Xuul 2 or Xuul IRL. And then I can do a bunch more stuff. I could just do sort of, you know, vlogs whenever I feel like it, because I won't need to schedule it. I can tone down the editing a lot. I might even still do the comment of the week, and then we could do a lot of other shows. You know, we could do cooking with Xuul. You know, I could show you how to make like some cheap, healthy recipes. We could talk about books. We could talk about Greek and Roman mythology, because I have a book sitting here. I could talk about how I dropped a bunch of stuff. Xuul tech tips. You know, juggling, sweeping. Sweeping? Is that a thing? Yeah, it turns out there's actual sweeping videos on YouTube, so I guess we could do that. Although I think they're more of ASMR videos. It's still... Like, there was one video of a guy, it was like this old guy, and he was like giving a review of like a buffer. Probably not going to do that, though. But yeah, we could do all sorts of stuff. Now, the problem with that, now before you get too excited, is the content would be sparse, it would affect the content on the main channel. That might go down a little bit. And it'll also split my demographic, which is super bad. So if you like the idea of, like, you know, cooking with Xuul or just the random Xuul IRLs, I might not make it into a separate channel, but I might just kind of bake it into this content on Xuul. I mean, Xuul was never meant to be just a gaming channel. It's just meant to be my channel where I do whatever, but I mostly play video games. So I don't do much else than play video games. So yeah, I'll just sort of dance around, and that's the video. So I have been Xuul, and I hope that you have an excellent day.